No, he's at the dentist or some shit. We're live. Uh-huh. What the fuck happened last session? You killed a manticore, right? Yeah, you killed a you killed a manticore. Mm-hmm. Oh my god. What an honor. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, 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 wow. That's how they're getting people in now. So true. Imagine getting a Purple Heart to like fucking beat Joe Biden. Or like the day before was the election and you just meet but the day before Trump got sworn in and you're like, oh no. Fucking Bernie Sanders shows up. Brother. At that point I'd rather get fucking knighted by King James or some shit. What's his name? What's the king's name now? Charles? That guy. I don't fucking know. We need another one, bruh. They already got like three of them. Might as well get another. They're on a roll, bruh. Probably King James the First of England, King James the Sixth of Fuck, what was the county? Scott. So true, King, so true. Anyways, yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. I'm not I'm not canonizing Burger King and Cintosh. That's not happening. Very bad things have happened in Burger King crowns. We're not replicating that. Yeah, they're an ally. Off yonder. Do I have an arrow? I don't see an arrow. What the fuck? Oh, there it is. Oh, so true. Anyways, there's a pyre of green fire bars to due west of your location, like 20 feet away. Like you could see it. All right, 20 feet being like right here, or like over here. Bruh. Oh, big portal. Yeah. All right. Oh my god. Make a strength check. It's got a big chunk taken out of it. Just strength. Nah. Jesus Christ. He just sits down, is like, lift with your knees. Sure. Do you go in first, or does the Manticore go in first? I think you're just gonna roll it in. Alright. The Manticore disappears into the pyre of green fire. Bars Alright, you burn to death. I'm kidding. You teleport there. Ranger Dan? What are you doing? Okay. Uh, Dragon go to, I guess. I just assume they'd make a slight adjustment to go around them. Uh, Make an acrobatics check, buddy. Alright. You front flip through the portal and make it like a Spider-Man landing once you go through. Deszeld will simply walk around the ball bearings. Yeah, that may have been actually a better idea. You are back in the festival camp. Yes. Not that you can see. Don't worry, he'll figure out what a bath is eventually. Alright. You're actually one of the first people to arrive back from your hunt. The only team that seems to have beaten you to the catch is actually, it was the team led by Beatrice, Brandon, and Bartholomew. The whimsical girl and her seemingly custodian minotaurs. Them and their compatriots, Janice and Bree, were the first to defeat their creature. Seems you are actually the second. Your sister team is nowhere to be found currently. Beatrice's team, remember, was the team that got to the 5th round in the actually it was the 5th round in the familiar arena. They were actually the second place winners for that entire challenge. And now you are the second. Then you are now the second place winner for this challenge. One by one, you watch as different teams come back through the portal. Some with trophies, some, well, in a little worse shape than you. Different portals. You watch as a few teams come back with 3 people. One even came back with 2. A few teams, from what you remember, just don't come back at all. And throughout the entirety of your entire adventure, you would not see any of them. Except for maybe one. Now, your sister team actually came in 4th. Though they did come in with a slightly bigger bounty than. It's not of any matter. The more luck of the draw was the determining factor, as luck is widely considered to be a trait highly desired in adventurers. For the record, your counterparts came back through the portal with the body of a red hag. Or head of a red hag. We'll say that. Nonetheless, you have completed the 3rd trial, and with a good merits now. Current standings, you are 4th on the overall leaderboard between all teams. You must place within the top of your class in order to proceed. And out of the soldier ranked teams, you are currently the first, with only two other teams in the soldier rank still being in the runnings, let's say. Um, so first is the team led by Sir Jamie Stonehall, accompanied by Sir Murray Land, Basim Shah, and Jean Balleur. Third is Beatrice, Brandon, and Bartholomew, led by also accompanied by Janice and Bree. The third team is the team led by Darius Ra, a, let's say, infamous character within the Academy, accompanied by all means, what seems to be sellswords, warriors, those adventurers of a crude class, a cruder look, really. Darius is known around the Academy as a cursed child. A cleric begotten by their god, who had to resort to wizardry as a last-ditch attempt. But, by all renown, he is very good, at least with dueling. He was placed at the bottom of the food chain, and he's been punching up ever since. And a few people have gotten punched, let's say, including quite notoriously Sir Jamie Stonehall. He has many reputations, made of different names. Those who hate him, of course, refer to him as the cursed child. Those who love him, well, they call him the cap snipper, because he snips the tips of the caps those he defeats, which of course requires them to get another one commissioned from the school, which in itself is nothing much, but in the eyes of 17 to 23-year-old college students, quite humiliating. And also, pricey. Some of the students could very easily afford it. However, those bullies who come from less fabulous backgrounds, who live, how do you say, one paycheck away from a degree and one paycheck away from homelessness, have a tougher time coping with the cost vendue cap. This habit has earned Darius Raw quite a few enemies, and driven quite a few off as well. But you could not put together, by any means, how someone like him could come into a team full of warriors. Men in half-plate and chainmail, wielding wicked weapons, great swords, axes, and flails. Perhaps his luck was the greatest of all. For a magician truly prospers the greatest when surrounded by the non-magical. In any ways, you are summoned back after the last of the teams fail to re-enter. Uh, you are attending a supper at around, let's say, 7 in the afternoon, 7 in the evening, rather. A feast for your success, for making out alive from your first real life or death combat as a participant in the festival. At this feast, there's plenty of pleasantries, exotic foods that some of you have never seen in your life, ham all the way from Pragsbury, gold drake meat, dragon meat, meat of flying fish from the Far Isles, and even infamous sky shark soup. Yes. Though there is one thing that obviously stands out from all others. And as the top of your class, your party is allowed a treat to something quite exceptional. A ham baked with lesser ambrosia. A undescribable pleasure. Think of the greatest taste, the greatest sensation, texture, the feeling of energy, the addiction to a bite you've ever had. For however long it took you to consume that ham, you were in heaven. However, one side effect they don't tell you about lesser ambrosia is the snapback. You feel rather gloomy after the fact, knowing that for most people they only have ambrosia once in their life, and you just had yours. Goren, for your sake, I will make clear that this ham was made from megafauna, from uh, the Stone Isles. One of the last great hogs of the Stone Isles. So, both tasty and something that would, well, please your religion, your culture. Goren. Seeing that Zeroxas didn't eat his, there were plenty of students trying to haggle and try to buy it off of him. As in, there's a whole line holding up pouches of coins trying to get their pick at the ham. Going for another however long it takes you to eat it. You're back in heaven. And then the fall is just as bad. Goren, I want you to make a wisdom save to try to resist eating this all in one go. Oh. No. For half a second, you look at the money, but then you just imagine the taste, the ecstasy of eating that ham, and your innate senses just kick in, and you devour it. It's all gone. Who ate my chocolate? At this point, and yes, at this point, uh, Sir Gorokras, Professor of Killing Magic, the one that sent you through the portal, would appear at the head of the hall on a slightly elevated platform, more of a I don't know what you call it. I don't know. Not a balcony. It's like not a pedestal, but it's like I don't know. A slightly elevated part of the room. Up some small stairs. And he would call out with a uh, transmitting stone. A rune that would amplify his voice 5 times over. Students, congratulations on your first real combat. And bad luck to those who lost your new friends. I'm sure you'll find more. Your next test will begin tomorrow at, you could check his watch, let's say 4 in the afternoon. There, you'll be doing combat. Against whomst or what? You'll have to find out yourself. But I'm sure you'll be fine. And just as quickly as he entered the room, he's going to exit. And you could swear that he had a smirk on his face as he exited the room.
Um,
You retreat to your lodgings, and upon exiting, actually, the hall, you notice that there's quite a few non-participant Karagod students out here, kind of scouting out, might be joining their ranks. You notice that there's a board a little bit down the ways that a lot of people are looking at, and Kallén, you would know that this board is the postings of who's at the top of each class. As you are rambling on about these different things, you are approached by your entire group is approached by, let's say, about six uh, of like female students from the academy. One of them, an older one, uh, well, I won't say older one, a tall elven one, would look at your team, say, "Oh, Kallén's here. You must be Zeroxas' team." At least that's what was posted on the board. You're at the top of the soldier class, right? Good job, Kallén. I always knew you were. Well, it's good to see that you're at least soldier class. Now, who is this Dragonborn fellow? We don't see much of you around these parts. You come all the way from Wormstead? The big yellow one. Dragonborn from the mountains. She's gonna briefly look, glance over to the other Dragonborn, and she's just gonna kind of shrug as the dragon, Deszeld kind of gives them like a unknowing look. Be like, I don't know, bro. Um, well, you are quite interesting. Why don't you tell us about it? We'd love to meet the future students of our great academy. Another member of the group, a female Vidalcan, would speak up. Look, Dragonborn sir, I don't mean to interrupt or seem rude, but maybe we could show you to the bathhouses. You seem to be, well, unfamiliar, let's say, by all accounts. Please. At this point, a halfling uh, student, a smaller halfling female student, part of the group, would kind of scurry around your group and peek under the hood of Goren. They're just gonna say, you look funny. Where are you from? I heard. They're gonna look at the blood on your shirt. It's like you should probably follow him to the bathhouse too. By the way, and they're just gonna walk away. Jack, do you go to this bathhouse willingly, or will they have to drag you off? They're trying to show you. Yeah, they're trying to show you. No. Alright. You head through what appears to be a tent. But on the inside, as you step through the tent doors, you find yourself in an absolutely huge Roman style bathhouse. Um, well, at least the lobbied one. The lobby seems to be made of marble, as most Roman bathhouses are, but it seems to separate into about four different directions. Uh, They are each labeled in common. Uh, there are different hallways leading to different baths. One of them is for short-lived males, others for short-lived females. The other is for long-lived of any either long-lived races of either gender. The other is for anything else. Phasmoids. Anything that doesn't have a gender. Phasmoids, Three King, automatons. Changelings, yeah. Pretty much everything that doesn't have a gender would be going to that last one. I mean, if you're not over 100, then I'd hope so. They're, they're gonna whisper in the ear of Deszeld to try to figure out how old they are. They're like, damn, you're like a baby in Dragonborn years. Get over there. And they push them towards short-lived male. Then, of course, they all separate into their own things. Kallén will have to guide Merin to how to enter and exit a bath. You see in this bath is also Sir Jamie Stonehall. Oh, is this the Dragonborn's first time in a bath? Be careful, Dragonborn. There's these little blocks of animal fat around here that are scented. I'd be careful with them. Uh, Females like the scent. At least they like mine. I don't know about Kallén there. You see as behind Sir Jamie Stonehall appears Darius Ra. Now, Jamie. Or James. I'm just gonna call you Jay, alright? Leave the poor guy alone. Not all of us can be, well, as fake pompous as you. Alright? I mean, we're all in full view of what you're hiding here, alright? Anyways, why don't you head off back and finish up your bath early, buddy? And Jamie would kind of like get a little embarrassed, but then just fucking wade off into the water. Darius would approach your group, whoever would be in the short-lived male path, and would be, yeah, or Goren. Goren's in the long-lived racist path. Darius would meet you and extend his hand for a handshake. He shakes Kallén's hand and then he goes in for the fucking biggest dap up of the century with Merin. and does like the muscly man fucking handshake with him. Darius, you would see, yeah. Darius is currently not clothed in any way, shape, or form. He's about 6'4", a bit more muscular than most people at Kiaragold, but that's not saying much. Let's just say for the sake, he's like Victorian England fit, like a boxer, like a Victorian boxer. He's like that kind of build. No. Like, I don't know. If you've seen like fucking Peaky Blinders or something, think like Arthur Shelby. Anyways, he's a 20-something-year-old man. Actually, let's say he's 19. He's a 19-year-old man, about 6'4", a little bit more built than the usual college student. And he has a few scars on his back. But other than that, pretty normal. I mean, a little bigger than most, but still. Definitely larger than Sir Jamie. Anyways, he says, I see you've been really doing well among the, so you've been doing really well among the, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Goren. So you've been doing really well among the soldier classes. It's good to see that Kallén's finally got himself, well, friends. Be careful with that one. He doesn't let anyone in. Kalllén's had a history here. As much as I've tried, I've never gotten to open up, but then again, you lot are quite a bit more eccentric than I, from what I've seen.
What?
No, he's calling me cagey with my emotions.
Ah.
I hate to say, though, Damien, that they are starting to rub off on me.
Why would you cage your emotions?
Well, oh, they don't rub off you too much. Could be you putting your position in quite a bit of jeopardy as the, what do they call you? Pompous prick? No, the shut-in, say. Though, can't have be worse than my nicknames, I'm sure. As he kind of glances back, you see at least half a dozen men kind of fucking staring daggers into him. Anyways, thank you for finally opening up, dear Kallén. Please don't, change him too much. And, good luck. I hear you have a bet. Honestly, as much as I don't care if you win, I'd love it if Sir Jamie would lose. So, do that for me, will you?
That's the plan.
Yeah, I'll do it for me. But you can watch. That is like low-key the most insulting thing Jack has ever said. And he didn't mean it anyway like that.
What did he say?
It's like, I'm doing it for myself, but you can watch, as if you're not going to be there. I didn't mean it that way, but that's how it came out.
You really are interesting. as he kind of wades
He's gotta-
back into the water and finishes up.
Yeah.
Goren,
While they've been
at this...
having the conversation, real quick, I just want to cast Shocking Grasp in the water.
No!
Like
No
Sneak
chance
Kid
for
just cast
you.
Shocking Grasp in the entire pool just to fuck with everyone.
Just like fucking
Bruh.
kills 5 people.
There's a wizard in there, a level 1 wizard. They instant die.
You are quickly escorted out of the bath by a professor who was in there.
I'm just
Isn't
looking
there.
at him like, what? I mean, it was funny. Did you see his face? As I point over to a random guy.
Get the fuck out of here, buddy.
Man.
You're done. You're not that guy, pal. Goren, currently at the moment you are locked in a staring contest with the fucking elven girl from before. Kinda really nervous, trying to figure out if she's gonna comment on the fact that you're a blood elf or not.
Maybe.
This goes on for about like 15 minutes. Until finally she's like, why are you here?
Because I want to be?
Yes, but it can't be too comfortable being so close to Swordfall. I mean, source of your entire culture's downfall and all that. Do you really
I mean,
not care? I mean, your sort are quite the cultural people.
I've been away from my own people for some time.
You might be the
Culture is
first
kind of-
blood elf in centuries to do so.
Not by choice.
Anyways, seems you're blending in quite well. Take it your party hasn't taken offense.
I'm not even certain they've even know the history or even care for that matter.
Well, if you ever need any garments specially fitted for trips in the Swordfall, my father is a tailor that has a camp just outside. We can arrange some things. We're even specially licensed to make modifications to the uniforms.
I mean, if he's willing to deal with someone of my kind, I've
At this
Dealt
point,
with-
all elves are our kind. Let's just say, high elves aren't especially welcome in Swordfall either. Not entirely unrelated to your reasonings. Humans are odd, are they not? The smarter they get, the dumber they behave. It's quite perplexing.
yes, but it perhaps may relate to their short lifespans.
Well, let's just hope they don't get shorter.
I certainly hope not.
If nothing else, they're amusing. If not for a few short years. Anyways,
Or
then she'll just go back to her bath. Just wade off into the water. Anyways,
Goren will just go attempt to
after-
clean himself in process.
However long it takes, all of you except for Damien get a bath. And, Merin may have accidentally bitten a few, roll or two of, or like a block or two of, soap, but, eventually worked out.
He doesn't touch the soap. He was told it was dangerous and it's scented, so he doesn't want to have a scent.
At a certain point, multiple people would have to hold you down with Mage Hand to try to wash you.
Mage Hand, that doesn't hold down nearly enough force than I could exert.
Multiple people will have to hold you down with golems and then use Mage Hand to wash you. Actually, no. They'll just like wait till you're not looking and then use Mage Hand to just start scrubbing you with fucking soap.
Well, that does it.
Because
He's never
you
going
are
back to a
currently
bathhouse
stinking
again.
up the bath.
He's never going to the bathhouse again.
At the end, you end up with the most like moisturized your skills have ever been, and smelling like lavender.
Very uncomfortable.
I swear, Czech is like a giant cat.
Didn't realize that, but he basically is.
So, guys, how'd y'all like it?
I mean, it was.
Oh, well. Go ahead, Sarkas.
That
I didn't know there were so many
woman.
people, and that they'd have so many demands of me in there. I think I'll stick to the rivers.
What demands are you given?
Do you not see what they did to me? Do you not smell what they did to me? It's horrific. People will know where I am now.
Okay, Jack.
Monsters can now tell when I'm coming. I have to prepare for the wind now, too. Even
my
more
fr-
calculations for fighting.
Sorry to burst your bubble, my friend, but we could tell where you were coming before the bath.
Well, that's because we'd been fighting. I was just going to go to the river, but someone said check out a bathhouse, so I did. Never again. Never again. God.
Uh,
I like the idea of like just fucking Merin being back to the corners. People are like using Mage Hand to cover him in soap and using Prestidigitation to throw water at him.
And he's just struggling the entire time. It's like that scene from Avatar: The Last Airbender where Toph was getting her feet scrubbed.
I fucking put him in a straitjacket.
Well,
Anyways, sure that's
time
traumatizing
to
enough for
party.
Jack. You all head back to your tent, and you have quite a nice sleep actually. Maybe it was something with the ambrosia-soaked ham or the baths for probably the first time in some of y'all's lives. But yeah, you get quite a nice sleep, and by the time you are awake, it's past noon.
Guys,
You
you gotta
all-
wake up.
Awaken extremely refreshed and with inspiration.
Oh. Ooh, long rest button. There we go. Oh, that means I'll have my spell slots back. Ooh. Let you re-roll a 20. A d20.
Anything you roll, you would just re-roll it as long as it's a d20. So any attacks, rolls, saving throws, anything.
It's just choice advantage.
Yep.
Anyways, you get up, you have quote-unquote breakfast. By the time you're done in the mess hall, it's about an hour out to the next challenge. So check the board. It tells you where to go, and you arrive at the correct room at the little castle at the encampment. And you arrive to a hall, a lecture hall.
Wow.
looks like
this
an
is some
arena.
fancy shit. It does
Fancier.
kind of.
All the
Maybe we'll
students
get to
are
test our
lined
strength.
up around the different walkways. Some of them, the braver few, managed to snag some seats closer to the arena, closer to the action.
Yeah, is there anywhere I can force myself in closer?
And you could just sit by a railing right by the arena.
Oh, perfect.
I'm gonna sit on the railing.
That is an
Pretty much
advice.
As you
leaning up
try
against it.
to hop the railing, you're pushed back by what appears to be a elastic magical force field.
What the
Okay, so-
fuck?
So can I just lean my face against it and just like full lean up against it? Will it
and
force
you're
me
just-
back, or can I?
It's just like a fucking test of strength to try to keep it there.
Yeah. I'm trying to watch and try to keep it there. It's like training.
I start pushing him even more into it.
He's just smiling. Every muscle in his neck and upper body is like tensed, but he's smiling.
The professor in the middle is quite distraught at the fact that you're able to do that. Taking as a
And
challenge.
all of a sudden let go.
Taking as a challenge, fucking Brandon and Bartholomew, the two Minotaurs from the other team, hop off the top railing and head over right next to you and do the exact same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Tell me all three of us break it.
Sensing the other challenge, the four mercenaries from the second place group also hop the railing and
Yeah.
begin leaning against it.
Kallén, come on, you gotta do this too.
Yeah.
I would prefer against it.
Ah,
You know, if
Goren?
you can't beat him, join him.
Yeah.
Alright. At this point, there are, I think, 8 people leaning against the railing, resisting the force.
Let's go.
Sir Gorhol Crass, the professor in the middle, is quite distraught. He says, "You lot are certainly weird. Anyways, it seems even though we're a bit early, everyone has actually arrived. Good habit to start very early. You should always, like I say, beat my class 30 minutes early or not be there at all. Is the real learning starts then." He's like trying to like give you a dramatic pause to like let that sink in. He's like, "All right." As he snaps his fingers, a metallic clank as his gauntlets kind of clank together, and a group of students enter the room. These will be your opponents for the day. Each of you will be fighting one of them. Good luck.
Oh yes.
Kallén?
Jack's favorite.
You would notice you're facing 7th year students.
Hey guys,
Yeah.
do not take them lightly.
Well, that would be
So-
kind of hard because that one looks kind of fat.
Yes.
Hey.
Jack pulls his face off of the thing for a second, but he doesn't let it rebound him. It's like I don't know if you know the term, but like the minor contractions in muscles just for like the extra development that it gives for the tiny range of motion. He's just slowly leaning out of it. Takes even more muscle. And he looks towards Kallén and asks, "So I should strategize?"
It would be advisable, yes.
Okay.
Alright. Your team's actually first. So
No.
while you're
Never mind.
strategizing, your opponent awaits in the middle of the ring. Your opponent being Sir Ulrich von Koff,
No.
Kallén's tutor.
He's handsome.
Oh no, he's hot.
Quick, imagine him in his underwear.
He's pulling his cock out!
Oh, we just did that, but that was beautiful.
I actually misclicked.
That's,
Don't apologize.
That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant.
What do you mean to press?
That's what I was going
No.
for, but I completely
No,
missed.
the comp is funny.
No, it was so much better. Man.
Okay, so are we fighting him as a team or individually?
As a team.
Okay. Well,
Oh,
I had
good, we
thought
have
it
a
was going to be
chance.
as individual then, because I was thinking like hardcore strategy about how would I fight this guy one on one.
I mean, if it was one-on-one, like, we would be having a way harder time. But if we're doing this as a team, this can be embarrassing if he manages to beat all of us.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
I mean, I think we got this. He doesn't look that strong to me.
Yeah.
Kallén,
Yeah,
you look like
seem to
he's
know something.
familiar.
Do not underestimate him, please.
Can I pile drive him to the ground?
Alright, Kallén, I want you to make a history check to try to remember anything about this individual that you're familiar with.
With
You know,
guidance.
Yippee. Yeah, the last time we did this
Well,
thing, it didn't
Guidance
work.
only works if it's an active check, because if this is just him trying to remember, well, I guess you could see him thinking and be like, guidance. It's a little weird to think that way, though.
He puts his like fucking.
You're thinking, think better.
He rubs his fingers on his chin and like looks at him. He's like,
Cast a spell, think better.
Think?
Interesting. It's just interesting how, like, in
Holy
one
shit.
situation, it's like, why would you think about it at all?
Alright.
Yeah, roll that 1d4.
You do remember a few things about Haruk. One, he is a wizard of basics if nothing else. He's a scholar, or he's a sorcerer of basics, but he is a magical scholar. He writes of the differences between all types of magic. And most recently, he's been quite set on finding ways to mix magic and Kur together. And you also remember he is in possession of 2 magical artifacts, or magical items. We know that his robes are custom made. You seem to remember him telling you they are fit for magical battle. And you know he has a ring that you once saw him use to get rid of a net that was thrown onto him as a prank.
Don't throw a net.
The most I could tell all of you is that be careful with your spells against him, as more than likely he'll shrug them off. And whatever the hell it is, watch the ring. Try and take it from him if you will.
Okay.
So
Wait,
in
try
other
and
words,
take the ring? I can do that.
so in other words, physicality may be our best chance.
Indeed.
Well, aren't you glad you chose me? Big smile on Jack's face as he's already sweating from pushing his face against that shield.
Well, Jack, you ready to lead us to victory?
Yeah, I'm pumped. Talks like a weightlifter for a second. Yeah, I'm pumped. I'm jacked, man. Let's go. He does, of
I
course,
guess-
wield his hammer at this point because, I mean, we're about to fight. Might as well.
I guess you can say he's jacked up.
You could describe
No.
Jack as jacked up.
No.
Is Hollister standing in the room?
Yeah, he's just in the middle, like just looking at y'all waiting.
Yeah, we're just
That's what I was
strategizing and
wondering.
getting the basics.
I
Or,
just am
otherwise, Jack
waving
would have
at him.
already been in there. Like,
Yeah,
he
well,
asked Kallén about if we're strategizing, or else he would have been in there already on his
And
own
right-
fighting it.
And right now we're just all holding up with each other, just like planning things out.
Nah, I'm just waving at him, waiting on y'all.
Well, I'm ready to go now. I've drawn my hammer.
Oh, guys, are we ready?
I'm ready if you are.
Oh my
All right.
god, guys, I'm excited.
All right, I'll have my bow and arrow ready.
Wait, guys, we need to go shake his hand first. Come on, I start walking in.
Oh
Oh,
no!
I immediately step in front of him and step in first if I can.
Oh, are you gonna shake his hand, Jack?
I'm potentially going to take his first hit.
No, we
That's what
gotta
Jack's
shake his
thinking.
hand first. We gotta be nice.
Jack's not responding to what you're saying. He's just making sure he steps in first.
All right.
If this is an arena like he thinks, once you're in the arena, the fight is beginning. Once everyone's in the arena.
Kallén, is what Jack doing right now? Is what he doing right now wise?
Hmm?
Oh, you guys clean.
Yes. I mean, our friend is literally walking in there, quite interested in going straight for the battle rather than the gentleman's handshake.
If we're not going to shake his hand, we're not going to shake his hand.
If we're told to fight, it's to fight, right? That's what Jack thinks.
Well,
Can I just call out to him and be like, "Sir, are we supposed to shake your hand?"
As I'm
If you
approaching with my
wish,
hammer
I
drawn.
allow it.
At least I would try.
Okay.
I mean, I want to shake his hand. I mean, we're gonna fight him. Might as well introduce ourselves.
All right, give me a sec.
Jack does stop his obvious attempt at going into combat instantly, and won't go for a handshake though. But he'll say something like, "I'll shake your hand after the fight, once our strengths are proven."
Out of character. My plan can go so wrong so fast. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen. I'm trying to steal his ring. That's what I was
Oh.
told to do.
oh my
right.
god!
I didn't even think about that. That didn't even cross my mind.
I figured.
Galaxy brain.
The first
trying
thing,
to
like
think that
Kelly
in
said,
depth.
steal the ring. I'm like, okay.
I'm wisdom built, not intelligent.
Yeah, my my thought about how to get the ring off was initially, what if I just cut his hand off?
Dude, that's
That's-
smart.
As soon as I said that, I had the feeling at least one of us would be like, "Cut the fingers, cut the fingers."
Oh, I didn't even think finger. I was going for hand because I can't cut things. I can
Christ.
smash the hand.
Oh yeah, see, I can't
Won't
cut
remove
things
it, though.
either. I don't
So-
have any weapons.
It immediately got discarded from my mind to cut his hand off because I can't do that. And you said
Alright.
you had a plan, so I'm just leaving it to you.
So, let's get all of you in. Just make this guy a little bit smaller just so we can fit everyone on the screen.
Oh wait, we're actually gonna fight him in this screen.
Yes.
Okay, this is great.
I mean, the movement doesn't seem to be very much. Like, I'm used to theater of mind, so all I'm going to be doing is being in melee. So,
Yeah.
in fact, I'm going to go behind him when I get the chance so that we can flank.
Oh dude, I'm totally running first chance I
Who
get.
wants to play Deszeld?
I'll play him.
Alright. Give you a
You
sheet.
just have to give me. Yep.
Should we roll initiative?
I can't wait
Yes,
for his reaction on what's on the sheet.
Let's see.
I can't wait just to see these 7-year people and just realize how fucking broken they are.
Oh, long rest. Man, he has dicks legit all over his screen.
Alright, so Zeroxas is trying to shake his hand.
Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna walk up and shake his hand.
Alright.
And When I do. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Zeroxas, and as I pull away, I'm gonna try to slide his ring off. If it's on that hand.
I'm Sir
Oh,
Howard
big
von
ring.
Koff. It is going to be on the hand. Make
Ah.
a sleight of hand check.
Come on, come on, come on.
You take his
That's pretty. Ah!
As you
Alright.
take his ring, he's going to immediately notice and point his wand directly at your head. I guess that's a good start. Alright, roll initiative.
Damn it, guys. That was not planned.
Jack approves.
Oh, I
Very
gotta
much
clear
so.
it. Hold on.
Jack very much so approves of your choice.
Yeah, here.
He didn't think about it, but he approves.
I cannot select my character. I'm gonna have to drag my own token in.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking good.
That's
Jack
all
is
right.
going to be like right next to you. 'Cause
Oh,
he-
did I really just roll a natural 1 on Deszeld?
Oh my god, you did.
Good thing I will at least get to learn his character sheet real quick.
He has a -1 in initiative.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Sounds like skill issue.
Even I at least have a 1.
Guys, I hope this guy rolls so much lower than me.
I have it too.
He rolled lower than me,
Good.
so I'm going to definitely be a target. At least I think that's his initiative at 14.
Yeah, 14.1.
Same as Elber. Oh, that means the DM decides who goes first. We have no choice.
I mean, depends on whose dex is higher, though, maybe.
Well, the official
You have to-
ruling is that if it's between players, the players decide. If it's between the GM and the monster, GM decides.
I've never
He
heard
had to
that.
point out-
Gotcha.
He had
That's
moved.
rules as written.
He moved me in front of him until he said something.
I am like a very specific rules guy sometimes. Like I used to do the obscure rules because people did so many things wrong and just didn't understand things because the obscure rules change the basic rules sometimes. And it's very annoying.
Yeah.
So I made a point to know them.
So
Just
you're
like
a
that,
rules lawyer.
Just like that. Well, I don't do it that often. I've done it twice now. This and Magic Missile. Those are the only two that I've put in because Magic Missile is
God.
another weird one. Even though it's a basic spell. No
Alright.
matter how many times you upcast it, you still use 1d4. Which is
Zeroxas?
so weird.
You're gonna start grappled because he has a hold of your hand.
Really?
Is he holding the ring though? In Zeroxas'?
No. He just
I
has a
pulled
hold
the
of his
ring
wrist.
out. Well, it's an action to break grapple.
Is it? I think it is. I'll let you do his
Yeah.
bonus action.
But I'm pretty sure
Oh,
that
really?
it doesn't even negate
I mean, he's
your
not really
ability
like
to attack.
he's not fucking just WWE grappling. He was just holding on to your
Yeah.
fucking wrist. I mean,
That's perfectly fine. I would like to try and break his grapple then.
alright.
What do I roll?
Acrobatics or
What's that?
athletics.
Yeah.
Acrobatics or athletics. Okay. Nope, acrobatics is a little bit better. So we'll do that. I'm gonna go ahead and use my inspiration to reroll that. Ah,
Is that the second one you've rolled?
He's going to use his acrobatics then.
Pretty sure that they only have one choice of athletics as the one grappling.
It's only
Yeah,
athletics as grappler.
Yeah, because you're holding them. You can't how are you going to be more acrobatic than someone else to hold them? That doesn't really make sense, does it?
Nat 20.
I mean, if you're like
holy fuck.
dancing, if you're in the middle of like dancing or something, then that I
True,
can probably
but he's
understand.
holding his wrist.
Can I use
Yes.
this ability during this since I rolled a natural 2?
That's so funny.
Or no? Or a
Alright.
natural 1, technically. Can I? I'm asking. If not, then that's fine.
Gain advantage.
It just lets me re-roll.
One attack roll, but yeah. I mean, you're going
That's
against a
going
nat
to-
20, so you
Who knows? I rolled that 20. I technically rolled higher.
no, I'm not going to do critical successes. I'll say no for NPCs.
Okay, so I did release my hand.
You did release your hand. I don't know how the fuck you did that, but that's insane.
That is
Incredible.
insane. Okay, I'm immediately going to release my hand. My other hand, I'm gonna try and bitch slap him and cast Shocking Grasp.
Alright.
16 to hit.
That
How
is
did
a
that-
hit.
Oh, cool.
Hell
Wasn't
yeah.
planning on hitting, but hey.
No reactions now too. You can just back away and he can't do anything.
Well, luckily, even if I missed, I have the mobile feat, so I still
He's
could back
going-
away.
To activate the effects of his magical garbs. As you see his garbs kind of light up in kind of like a force field and absorb a bit of the lightning.
Ow. Hey, maybe I burned his reaction. How big's the room?
Let's say the room is 30-foot diameter.
Okay, immediately run behind Jack. And yeah, that's my turn. I just immediately run behind Jack with his
Okay.
ring in hand.
He's going to use his reaction.
He cannot.
Shocking
Can't?
grasp.
Shocking grasp.
Shocking grasp
Shit.
stops you from
I
using your
forgot about
reaction.
shocking. Ooh, that's actually
Until
really
the start
smart.
of their next turn. No
And
reactions.
I have mobile feet, which stops him from having opportunity attack.
That's damn. Motherfucker, overkill.
Honestly,
If I
what a
miss the shocking
giga gem.
grasp, the mobile feat would activate. But
Oh,
I
yeah,
hit
good
shocking
grab
grasp,
machine.
so it's just like, well, shit, that just worked.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Wonderful.
Yeah, that's my turn.
I like how our satyr friend, it just seems so dorky, but he just comes in here like he's a fucking Giga Jet against a year 7 student.
Ah. Oh, it's
Check.
our dragon boar melee fan.
Hello. Okay, so I'm behind him, but I'm going to put myself next to him because behind him would be on the stairs, so I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm behind him. And I think I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to grapple him.
Oh shit.
And the way I'm going to grapple is I'm going to attempt to cover his mouth while doing it. No somatic components for this caster.
Maybe.
No verbal components, I mean. He's got the wand, so he doesn't need somatic, but verbal sometimes is still required. So rage. How do I activate rage? Oh, I click
just-
on here.
I was
Yeah.
about to say you can click it, but I think it
Bring
just
rage
actives.
down. Rage gives advantage on strength checks. So athletics is a strength
Alright,
check.
2 nat ones. Let's go.
That's a 16. Athletics. Now they have their choice of
He's
athletics. or
gonna
acrobatics.
contest with acrobatics. Okay.
He's held.
He was not prepared for this.
That would
I
be
don't
my
think he
turn.
was.
I'm behind him. I have like his neck in a headlock and my other hand over his mouth.
Right.
I almost feel kind of bad.
Nah, this is
You
beautiful.
told me to
So you said that's
strategize.
the end of
I
your turn?
did. Yeah, I have nothing else to do. I used my action to grapple, my bonus to rage.
Alright. He's gonna use a legendary action.
Oh
What?
shit.
It's going to try to break free of the grapple.
Okay.
Damn it.
Oh well, doesn't he have to reroll?
No. I don't think he does. Does he?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, it's a
contested for escape.
contested check again.
I have
too.
the rules up for grapples on my other tab,
Mhm.
so yes, I make that, but I have advantage, so
Let me look up the rules for grapple.
here, I can send you the link.
I think
quick
it's just
reference.
0 movement, isn't it?
Grapple is
There you go. That's the link to the in-depth specific all
grapple.
attack stuff, which includes grappling. Escaping the
should
grapple, a grapple creature can use its action to escape. To do so, it must succeed on a strength, athletics, or dexterity acrobatics check contested by your athletics check. So it has to be contested. So I do need to reroll every time.
So the only thing you do is reduce his speed to 0. Cover up his mouth.
Yeah.
Yes. They cannot move. I can
Or
move with. I
speak
can.
at the
I can
moment.
move them. Do we win by pushing them outside of the ring as well? That was never clear to me, so I don't think so.
I don't think we can get out of the ring, at least in my thought.
No way in.
Oh yeah,
No way out.
the force field. Well,
Yeah. I figured it closed off at the stairs too once we entered.
So they're incapacitated. Oh, if they're incapacitated, they're grapple condition. I keep forgetting what the grapple condition specifically states.
You're going to see as Sir Halric turns to you, Jack, and looks you
How does he
directly in
turn
the
to me?
eyes. If
I
you're
have my
bomb,
hands around his neck.
he's gonna kind of actually, I guess he'll just be facing forward, but everyone else will see as black flames appear around his eyes.
Oh shit.
He's gonna target Merin with this. He's gonna roll a d20.
Oh my! What the heck?
You're going to need to make a DC 15 intelligence save.
That's not good. Not good at all. I
Holy fucking shit!
Nuh-uh. So isn't this a save or suck? So I take nothing, right?
Yeah.
It looks
You
like
take
it.
nothing.
Perfect.
You see as like he
My mind
tries
is
to lower
blank and clear as a
himself.
slate. You cannot think. You cannot make me think of something else.
He tries to lower his stance, and then his eyes turn black, and you see as a pulse of magic exerts from him. But Merin is just firmly in place. And you see as he's a bit confused.
Did you not see my display of power against the magic force field? Why are you confused? Also, his hammer is on the ground next to him because he's using both arms to grapple. He had to drop the hammer, obviously.
That's going to be his turn then.
Holy shit.
I love that. We burned a legendary and wasted one of his main abilities. Hopefully that's temporary. Only one use, but we'll see.
I want to stab this man. Twice.
And yes, remember, I
It
am
will be an
behind him,
advantage,
so
correct?
we should have flanking.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's just
And because I didn't hear
Okay, I'll
Tolk
just put
say
myself behind
no.
him. I'll just put myself above him. That's
Yeah.
that's behind.
That works. And because Tolk didn't say anything, I'm going to assume it's at advantage. He's still not saying anything, okay.
Yeah, you're at advantage. He's both grappled and you're behind him. I mean, in front of him.
Grappled and flanking. Grappled doesn't give anything other than he can't move.
And I'm going to assume that hits because 16 hit earlier.
Yes.
Dagger is still bonus action.
Yeah, as long as you're using
That's what I'd like to do, yes. Teehee.
it.
Teehee. That's my turn.
Right. He's going to use his legendary action.
Yep.
As it replenishes at the beginning of his turn, he's going to attempt to break the grapple again.
Okay. Well, let's see how this goes
God
again.
damn it!
He could
Alright,
roll
that
an
one.
natural one twice.
Natural. No.
There we go.
He's just getting bullied.
That's just going.
He totally could have rolled a natural one
Yeah.
twice.
I asked if
This
he
is
wanted
so
strategy. This
insane.
is strategy.
Because that
Is
ring would
strategy.
have prevented this.
I know, and that's what was
Yeah. The
beautiful.
moment, that's why I didn't. That's why I wasn't planning to do this. But then you took the ring, and I was like, okay, I
You
can
just
do
had to
this
say
now.
something. You just had to say something.
Yeah, once you took it, this was my plan from the beginning. when I didn't know any magic items and when I thought it was one-on-one, was to grapple him and beat the fuck out of him by myself.
I'm
And the
be
thing
honest
is, you
with
wouldn't have known about the ring if Kallén didn't roll a fucking 17
Exactly.
history
He didn't roll
check.
that 17, and if Zeroxas didn't take it,
Oh,
You asked the
this is
person.
perfect. This couldn't have gone any better. And Jek
Alright.
didn't even care about the ring.
Then that's going to be... Right. I don't know if...
oh shit! I need to see what Deszeld gonna do.
A spell, probably.
Alright. So, Alright, so the Blood Elf is going to get in range, so that he can aim, so he doesn't hurt either of you.
I mean, his entire torso and lower body is completely available for shanking. I'm only on his neck and head. There was a
Alright,
reason
cool.
for that. Two reasons. One, to cover his mouth, and two, to give you guys room to hit.
Alright, cool. So yeah, I'm going to hit.
I don't think so, unfortunately.
And I,
That's a 13 hits this wizard.
13 hits.
Oh, shit.
He's a wizard, guys. He has low AC.
Based.
He's a sorcerer.
Alright, so
Still.
Oh well, yeah.
and so then if it's alright, so then that was 10 damage dealt. Since I'm also using favored foe.
Oh shit.
Perfect. This is where you also should have put the hex or hunter's mark. That's the one.
I don't have Hunter's Mark. This is what
Yeah,
favored
but-
foe is for.
Get both extra more damage.
No, don't worry about it. I'm
Hail
gonna
of
fire again.
thorns. Hail of arrows.
I have Hell of Fords, but I don't want to do it while the both of you are right on opposite side. I'd rather keep with it, not be the reason why the party's losing.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Dude, I used to
Alright.
cast Fireball on my friends. You got
Alright.
this.
I'm
That's
resistant.
right. I only have Segue action, but I
I'll
can
also run
use
Fire
Bug.
bonus action to use Sapphire Strike.
Ooh.
No.
Hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ignore that.
Well, what's that here strike do?
It's an interesting cantrip. Or it's not a cantrip,
Versatile
it's a leveled spell. Wow, I've never really used it. I've known of that spell, but I've never used it. It's actually good early on. And even at higher levels too.
So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and move
Oh,
around
that
and
thing's great.
move to the opposite side. Of course, I should have advantage next turn on top of a 1d8 damage die.
Alright.
Good.
So I end my turn.
Right.
All right, Dezeld's gonna move over here for now, and Firebolt.
Yes.
Well, right. I think that's a turn. 'Cause I don't think he has fit otherwise. So, yeah, I think
He
that's gonna be
sees
his
like
turn.
the firebolt coming. He just kind of pushes, Jek back for like half a second to move out of the way very narrowly.
Yeah, Jek lets him because he doesn't want to let go of the grip. He'd rather hold him and let him move a little than let him get loose.
All right.
Yep.
Zeroxas.
I'ma hold up the ring, and be like, "Ha ha!" And I'm gonna get a Firebolt at him.
Nice. This time I do hold him up. Hold him in place for
This-
you.
Oh my gosh.
As it hits him in
I
the
love
arm,
this.
I'm be like, I'm gonna put it on, and then run all the way over to Deszeld. Be like, hey, look at this. And that's my turn.
All right.
Zeroxas is the definition of ADHD.
Okay. So
It's the ADHD people that are
okay, grappling doesn't require both hands, it only requires one hand. I would like to let go of his mouth for the time being, grab my hammer, and try to smack him with the hammer while I'm holding him around the neck still. The hammer can do one-handed, so
Oh shit.
All right.
I will reckless for the advantage.
You don't need it. Kallén's in front of you.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I don't need to.
I
Okay.
got you.
Flanking.
Yeah.
Perfect. I think a 23 hits.
I did not know Warhammers could
9
be
more
one-handed.
damage.
That's so cool.
Warhammers can be one-handed. Yeah, it's wild. Then I would drop the hammer again, back to my side, and replace my hand on his mouth. Because to wield a weapon is an interaction, and to drop a weapon is a free action.
Mhm.
And do I have a? I don't think I have a bonus action I can do right now. So that's my turn.
All right.
Still hold on.
Oh,
So,
he has one legendary action. Okay, guys. Good to know.
Kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
What you doing, James?
looking up rules.
Oh, okay, cool. I was like, I did not mean to interrupt you, so.
If you need any assistance, I know quite a few off the top of my head.
I'll just banish Memoir. No, I'm joking.
I mean, it just banishes them if they
That would be
fail a save.
crazy
It's
if
pretty
he had
pretty
that.
easy. But to be fair, it would do nothing to this map because this is his native plane of existence.
Oh, dude, send you away for a little bit.
Yeah, but it'd
For
come
a
back.
whole minute, I think.
We haven't. That technically isn't beating him though. That just gives us a minute to sit here and for me to lose my rage
Well,
and the
yeah.
grapple.
Right.
I mean, if he had cast on you. Because
that
none
would
of
be-
us are going to have banishment.
Yeah, that would be a charisma save. Also a -1. I'd need to crit again.
Dude, that would be crazy.
It would be.
Sir Hulrick is going to try not to completely get rid of the grapple, but try to free his mouth from your hand.
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this is gonna be like acrobatics at advantage, just to try to get simply his mouth away.
Okay.
15,
23.
20
Okay.
fucking 3. Damn.
As he does
Rage
not,
is good.
and he's not able to do this. You're gonna see his eyes light up black again.
Oh,
Can you
Me
imagine the
again, right?
dude, the frustration
Please
this
eat
man
this
has to be
strength.
going through.
I
Please give me strength.
1d20. 13. That is.
That is con.
Dexterity. Oh
I
wait,
do
con.
not have advantage on
Oh,
Constitution.
you're right.
So roll.
However, I crit on that
God
too.
fucking
What the
damn it!
I've crit on both of these.
Okay. Hear me out, Jack. Just calm down.
I will not. I told them we were going to be better because we were winning this bet, and we are going first. We need to be best. He is not
Guys.
allowed to do anything. Nothing to us, nothing for himself.
I don't know who chose him, but at this point, I sincerely believe he's the chosen one.
I told you I am the chosen one.
Huh.
See how I just put the hammer down and pick it back up again? You couldn't do that. It weighs hundreds of pounds.
This is ridiculous.
He's the chosen one.
The reason it does so little damage is because how can I move something that big that fast to do more than just a little bit of damage?
Alright. Kallén.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Can't believe I crit on both
For
of
some
those.
reason, I think you're going to cast Fireball on both of y'all.
Not. I could like take a step over to the road and burning hands.
Burning hands, nice.
But no, you're safe. You're safe.
Resistant
I'm gonna
even
do
if
the
it
same
does
thing.
hit me.
Ooh, 13.
Does 13 hit?
I think so.
Let me look.
Unless he
Think
wants
that
to
hit
shield.
earlier.
Did it hit earlier?
I
it
think
did.
so.
Yeah, it did.
Nice. Nice. Oh. 1 damage.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright.
Shield has verbal thematic, so he couldn't even cast shield.
Oh yeah.
Legendary action.
Ah, knew it!
He's gonna use Chromancy for his final time, because he's at this point expending fucking hit dice, to use it on Kallén.
Oh shit.
Okay, Kallén's the one
Oh,
that's
it's
front, yeah.
versatile.
Right here.
Counter spell. I'm joking.
Okay.
So that
I was
is a
about to
strength save
Oh.
against a DC of
Hang
12.
on. I
Okay.
need to read if I can use
You're
something.
strength based, Kallén,
Nope,
aren't
it's an
you?
attack roll. I can't help.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah, he has a great strength.
Just
Yeah, he has I think 20 in it.
Whatever.
Inspiration!
Can I use Inspiration Talk because it's at advantage? Accent.
It just gives you a third roll.
You can use your inspiration, sure. You'd be re-rolling the 2. Because that's the one you rolled first.
Okay.
Well,
Right.
good try.
You are restrained until next turn, and you're going to take 10 force damage.
Oh, thank.
Ouch.
Okay, that's better than it could have been.
As you see an illusion in your mind of a black void with 2 scales in it. As a feather falls onto one, the other sinks, and you fall to the floor, restrained. Right? That's his legendary action, so this guy now.
Our boss man, Goren.
Hey, it's my turn. Alright, since our poor foe is still stuck right there, I'm gonna have to apologetically hit him with an arrow. At advantage.
A little heart arrow.
That's a short sword.
Oh, wait,
What the
Mike,
fuck?
ignore the
Dude.
short sword.
I mean, he literally chucked that short sword at him. That's
Just threw
great.
it. Thrown short sword.
Maybe I do need glasses.
Hit.
Hey, I mean, you technically rolled better.
You rolled near max, so
12. So we're all rolling here, Max. But anyhow, I'm also gonna need to roll a 1d8.
All of us.
Ooh. I like how he rolled one higher on both damage.
Jesus
And
fucking Christ.
What is with these rolls? I'm afraid
You
of
are-
the future.
You are wasting all y'all's luck. I'm throwing a dragon at y'all next session. You're fucked.
Oh
Every
yeah,
deck
we're
say
gonna roll
1,
natural
1,
ones
1,
I'm
1,
gonna
1.
do the
everything.
exact same thing. I'm gonna pin that dragon down.
I honestly
Nah.
believe this, man.
The moment they're gonna be in humanoid form, they're gonna be grappled.
We're
Just
fucked
remember,
all next
I'm only
session.
doing this because I'm rule of cooling the fact that he can fucking put his hand over his mouth. Alright?
Well, I am dropping my weapon to do so.
Yeah, it's true.
I
Which means
But
I have to
by all
drop it, then pick it
technicalities,
up, and
Mr.
drop it, and
Rules
pick it up.
Lawyer, I don't have to, but I'm cool. So I'm letting it happen.
And you let the bonus action remove
Yeah.
from grapple. So I love it. I'm understanding. It's cool.
So
No, you
I'm
ruled
not.
that, and then you haven't ever had your character do that. Like the main guy, like the bot villain. He hasn't done. He has the ability to, if that's a thing.
So this man's being bullied too much. I'm not even gonna be worried about expending another spell slot. I'm just gonna not do anything with my bonus action. I'm gonna remain here and end my turn. I just feel bad right now.
Deszeld gonna move over here to be kind of slightly behind him. And because he hasn't done anything. I'm just keep casting Fireball because I'm waiting for him to do shit.
Wow.
He had inspiration. I'm gonna use it. 10. I'm not gonna fucking hit him.
You
But
doubled your roll.
it was a 10 hit, James.
No.
I did not think so. That's his turn.
Oh wait, that's right. I forgot I had Elven accuracy.
I'm gonna let
I worry
Bob
about that
cast a
next time.
spell for his first time. I'm not gonna cast the spells, so I'll gladly keep casting Firebolt though. But yeah, I don't think Bob can do anything, so that's his turn.
All right. Second.
Nah,
sure
you're
I
good.
fucking making sure I worded this right when I fucking wrote it. Because I knew what I wanted to do, but I'm not sure if I worded it right. If I'm gonna be clicking on it, I need it to be worded right.
Oh yeah, no, I completely agree with you there.
Yeah, I read specific rules in individual wording, so the wording is really annoying sometimes.
Yep.
So I get confused by basic things when someone misspells something because I'm just like, what? It's not even
No.
possible. I'm like,
No, that's been a common issue with D&D overall. Just like
All
the
right.
features themselves, the words are so.
As he
fucking
uses
important.
he used his
He
fucking
did.
legendary action.
Yep, that's why Kallén is currently restrained. Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna move over here, completely backed up to where the steps are, and I'm gonna have my arms engulfed in the rainbow lightning. I'm gonna throw a chaos bolt at him.
All right.
nice.
That's a
21
hit.
to hit.
I would say that's a hit. Yeah.
And let's see what type of damage it does. 5 and 3. So either lightning or fire. It's lightning. So yeah, it just transforms from the rainbow's lightning to just solid blue as it hits him.
All right. So
I
it's
guess
lightning
what-
damage.
Yeah.
How much?
14.
All right.
Yeah, whatever like actually roll on the dice, that's the exact amount of damage it does. And guess who had a wild magic surge? That's
Mhm.
45.
Like a safety check.
Oh, hey,
Yeah, I had
guess
the wild
what?
magic surge.
What?
I cast levitate, so now I start floating into the air. Whatever levitate does, I don't even know.
You get the ability to float.
Yeah, I just start floating. I think it's like 10, no, 20 feet up. I just
Oh
float
my
20
God.
feet up.
Yep, vertically up to 20 feet. The
And I just
whole
like,
10
yeah.
Oh
And
my God.
that's my turn.
All right. Check.
Okay. I'm pretty much going to do the same thing again. I'm just going to, since he's already used his legendary, he's already done his thing. He hopefully shouldn't be able to cast a spell as I attack him. So I let go of his mouth again. Do you want me to make a check every time I try to grapple his mouth specifically?
Nah.
Okay. Just was wondering since it is untouched territory in rules. One-handed
You're gonna
or
beat him
hammer.
either way. Huh?
I'm
That's a miss.
going to use my inspiration.
And who knows, James? He could roll a natural 1.
That's a hit.
I've rolled 19 a lot of times now. Only 5 more damage.
All right.
Drop the hammer, place my hand back on his mouth, and end my turn.
Well, you've got him well beyond the threshold of health that I wanted him to use this at. So this
He's
guy
nearly dead.
is not about to fucking let him go. He's not allowed to let all y'all just do this to him. And he's gonna use
Just
his.
me.
He's gonna use his actual like only like final trump card. His ring was supposed to be a trump card, but
Womp womp.
We learned about it and dealt with it.
Each creature within 20 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw, take 2d8.
Okay, I finally failed a saving throw.
right. I'd say
Oh,
those
magic
two are
are
the only
weak.
ones. I'd say.
Zeroxas
Oh,
is
no.
like 30 feet away and 20 feet up. I don't know how you want to count Deszeld. I was thinking he was about 20 feet away, but that's
Well,
a
we don't
Also,
know
I
the size
forgot
of
to
the
fucking
ring.
specify, but the DC is going to be 10.
So what's the size of the ring from one end to the other?
30 feet diameter, so 60 feet all the way across.
Okay, so I have them at one end, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect. I think Zeroxas is the only one who's not in range. Deszeld, if he's on that half of the ring, he would be within range.
yeah. He's kind of towards that end, so that's up to you, James.
I'd say no.
No, okay.
So that's like right on the
So-
threshold, and I'm not willing to do math to figure it out.
Right. Merin and Kallén take 11 psychic damage, and you're both incapacitated
Kallén passes out.
until the end of this guy's turn.
He was not only incapacitated, but now he's now he's just incapacitated again.
Yeah, double incapacitated.
No, I'm incapacitated. Period.
Yeah, he's also like over here slightly dying.
Well, for the first time, they are finally not in grapple.
So this guy is gonna move like 30 feet over here.
Oh shit, he's a little too close for my personal taste.
Alright. And that's gonna be his turn. Kallén, make your death
Death
save. Make sure you're
save?
whispering.
No.
Death save? Oh no.
Yeah, no, he completely went unconscious.
And I can't heal him now. My magic
Nope.
is not useful.
Because you're unconscious.
No, I'm not unconscious. I'm just incapacitated.
Well, yeah, incapacitated, I mean.
So he gets 2 turns where he's not grappled, and then he'll be grappled again.
Wait. I just read the last bit of that thing. He's not going to be able to cast magic for a week after this. That's
Mhm.
terrible.
I'm sure it can be restored after the battle, but we'll see.
Yeah.
Alright. Kallén, I'm waiting. Ooh, I know you know how to roll death saves. I know this,
How do you
Yesn't.
whisper?
I
That's the thing I
know.
still don't remember.
Alright.
It's weird. It should be at the top of your character
I'm counting
sheet
that as a
where
turn.
it says advantage.
This guy's using his fucking legendary action. I'm
Oh,
counting that
2G,
as a
I see.
turn.
I mean, technically it is, so you could use the legendary action.
Well, I mean, so he used his legendary action at the end of my turn, because he can't take legendary actions before the
Yes,
start
he
of his
did
turn.
it. And now he just had his turn.
Yeah, he can only do it at the end of the next person's turn, and not at the start of the turn before his.
Yeah, he
Pretty
did
sure
it
that's legendaries.
at the...
He can do it at the end of a creature other than his turn, and he regains it the
Yeah.
second he starts his turn.
Oh wow, I've
That's how it works.
been completely misunderstanding legendary actions then.
He gets
So-
at the start of his turn.
He's gonna use his
and use
legendary
that at the
action.
end of-
He is going to cast Magic Missile at 4th level.
Oh no.
That's a lot of missiles.
So that is going to be 2 force damage, 3, 5, 6 times.
So, 12
Let's
force
just
damage.
say he's a little pissed off at Zeroxas. Just a little.
No!
What? Not me for holding him this whole time?
He's scared of you. He doesn't think he can take you down.
Yes, that's what I like to hear.
He just doesn't want to let these other guys go unscathed.
He's
so that-
already said I'm gonna be on this.
Reaction cast shield.
There's no way you have shield, brother.
I do.
What
I
the
actually do. which, hey, guess what that means? Wild Magic Surge, because it's not my turn, it's his, so.
Bruh.
It's technically a new
60.
turn.
I should have just cast
Hey, I
Polymorph.
regain my spell slot.
Let's go.
I regained my lowest expended spell slot, which is just 1. I'm sorry, James.
What the fuck?
I got shield.
Who
Partially
the-
because Alex made it such apparent that I needed to take shield.
Bruh.
I
Is that
can
this guy's
feel you
turn?
looking at me.
Forgot that it does that. It just completely negates magic missile.
I had to go and read it because I was scared. Because if he hit me, I was unconscious.
I would have targeted Deszeld because it would have got a kill on him too, but he hasn't done anything. He hasn't even
missed
attacked this
everything,
guy.
yeah.
I'm not sure this guy even knows that Dezeld's there.
He dodged one of Dezeld's firebolts.
Who knows? It could have came from Zeroxas. I was standing right beside him.
That's true.
Goren, it's your turn, buddy.
Yeah, This whole run has been insane. I'm not gonna lie.
You're not wrong.
Goren analyzing the situation real quickly as possible. He's gonna do the best thing he can really consider at the moment. He is gonna do fire and arrow,
It's gonna hit.
Wow.
but on top of that, he is gonna cast Hail of Thorns.
Oh, sorry. Did not mean to click that.
Level 1.
Does that count as multiple hits? Or is it
The
just
next
a
time you hit
single spell attack? Or spell?
the next time you hit a creature with a ranged weapon attack before the spell ends, the spell creates a rain of thorns that sprouts from your ranged weapon or ammunition. In addition to the normal effect of the attack, the target of the attack and each creature within 5 feet of it must make a dexterity saving throw. Creature taking 1d10
I mean, before
piercing
you do
damage
that,
under
I think
hit.
you like to know
Yeah.
that this guy is down before you cast that spell.
Oh!
Oh, okay, yeah, never mind.
Let's
That
go.
guy was on 1 HP when he used that fucking Kuromancy.
If I had been able to pass that, that would have been so funny.
Yeah.
I just used my reaction to hit him.
I was so scared with that magic missile. I mean, genuinely, I was like, damn it, damn it.
Alright. Professor Goral Crass announces with his fucking rune, we have our first winners. And against a upper ranked mage at that point.
That was within 6 seconds, by the way.
I'm just gonna help my allies up, make sure they're
Didn't even
okay.
get through 10 rounds. That's like 5 seconds and he's down.
I start floating up even higher until I hit the ceiling.
We have our first winners. And the guaranteed winners of the soldier bracket. As their current amount of points simply can't be beat by scoring in this event. So congratulations. As a few applause go through. And it eventually gets to a point where like Sir Jamie and Darius Raw are kind of like having the thing where each one is trying not to be the last one. Or like is trying to be the last one to stop clapping. It just goes on for like a very awkward amount of time.
That entire
After-
time
Go and
I'm
start
like
clapping.
posing
After a
in front
few,
of the
like-
group of people pushing their face into the field that I started.
After a few chilling glares from people, Sir Jamie eventually fucking backs off because Darius does not care what people think of him. He already has too many enemies.
Yeah.
and y'all exit the field and await to watch the rest of the action. On that note, my dinner's been ready for like 2 hours or some shit. I'll be right back.
Same.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, that was so insane. Dude, I genuinely was like, dude, I have to do something to block those magic missiles. Because, like, I was unconscious.
Yeah, I can't
So
bring
that-
you guys back up yet. I have to wait for a week now.
I don't think you do. I think he does.
Oh no, I was hit by it too.
I know, but does it state that anyone
It's anyone who
gets
fails.
it? Nah, I thought it was just him.
I failed as well, so I also cannot cast magic for a week. The powerful wizard has been disrupted.
No, I think it's him that loses it.
Scroll back up to the ability,
Yeah, I
but
think it specifies as you are incapacitated and take the damage, but I think the user loses
it's-
casting magic for a week.
Yeah, the user stunted himself just to get
1 hour
some
after using.
semblance of
Okay,
freedom.
I get you.
Yeah.
Nice.
He played a gamble and did not work out in the end.
No, it didn't. It was the only damage he dealt me the entire time. The only thing I failed of his.
Dude, that was absolutely insane. Like, I did not know that we were going to wreck that man's world that much.
I thought we were going to get served up immediately, but no, we just... I honestly feel bad.
I feel bad for James, not the guy. Like, I feel completely bad for James because it was like,
Yeah, we just kind of bullied him. The moment the ring was gone, my plan was
Yep.
set to work.
yeah,
Rage advantage on strength checks. Athletics is a strength check, so I have advantage.
You know what this means, though, right?
Hmm.
We're dead in the future. He's
Oh yeah.
going to set up, like, monstrous stuff up against us.
Well, I figured he was going to make it to where it was going to be a contested check whether I stole the ring or not. And it was just, no, you stole the ring. So I was like, well, shit. Okay.
I had one thought, it didn't work out for the ring, so I just moved on to maybe I can hold him. And then I remembered the ring. And then you dealt with the ring.
Yeah, I heard he had a ring, and my guy totally wants to just prank people and fuck with them. So take the ring. Man, I got a cool ring that I'm gonna have to get back.
He's going to need it because he's not going to be able to use magic for a week.
Oh no.
Might as well buy him a drink at that point.
Oh, totally.
After the fight, before we get moved out of there, unless he's just straight up unconscious, I would have actually gone for a handshake.
I mean, you might be able to take this as an opportunity to not only heal your ally who was also down, but him.
Oh, yeah. I can only choose one.
Oh,
I can try a medicine check on the other to stabilize him.
don't worry, I should be able to use medicine check.
Yeah, I will use Cure Wounds on Kallén before we disappear. Which means it's the other
fun.
version. How do I get to my spells again? I've already forgotten. Oh, my spells. Like I have more than one.
Alright,
I'm
so
back.
How do I...
One of the professors would use Healing Word on both of them to get them back up, by the way.
That would be faster than I had
That's
a chance.
exactly what I figured.
yeah,
was gonna happen.
I was
Perfect.
about to use a medicine check on the
I
year
was getting ready
7.
to Cure Wounds. I would like to handshake with that higher level mage.
Yeah,
He'd-
horse or
He'd look up
Wallace.
at you in the balcony, he's just gonna like look down in shame and walk out.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well.
Bye.
Well, he wasn't
I feel
stronger.
bad.
He needs to be. That's an understandable reaction.
So
If he ends up becoming the big bad, I absolutely understand.
oh yeah, totally.
He's the first big bad.
A few more matches go by. Most of them pretty enlightening. We get to see the powers of quite a few of these students. Sir Jamie's an excellent spell sword, a spell singer. Mother, please.
Who is taking such deep
Baby.
breaths?
Sorry.
Right on the mic.
Do it again.
So Jamie
I
weaves
had my
in spells and
mic
such.
pulled away.
Jean and Jean being the iconic tag team duo. Get to see that apparently, despite their hulking demeanor, both Brandon and Bartholomew are extremely good mages. Both specializing in conjuration and abjuration, respectively. At the end of the day, it seems that Darius's team falls short, as one of the 7th years manages to create a bunch of difficult terrain. Using earth tremor, he creates walls of fire, and manages to just separate every single member of the team and to pick them off one by one. So, at the end of the final trial, your team ends off 3rd place.
Well, we beat them within 10 seconds. Should have been better. Who can I argue with for my ranking?
No one.
Who do I think I can argue with for my ranking?
I mean, you can argue with me, but it's not gonna do much.
You can try and argue with the gods.
Okay.
Wait, don't do it. I made a
Where
mistake.
can I find them?
No, don't do it.
That's his ultimate goal now, to find and argue his ranking with the gods.
What have I done?
You hear Bobsemple, one of the first ranking wizard or first ranking students overhear this. He approaches. Do you want to talk to gods? I got a god you can talk to.
Oh, who?
See, I am a cleric of the one true god, Kumarath, god of mortality, for all mortality is divine. He answers our prayers. I can get in touch with him. He can bring you all your frights and all your concerns, all worldly things unto him, and he will listen.
Sounds great.
All right.
I was
Looks
looking
like
for
we're
a
gonna
god
have to
talk,
set
and
up
that's
a
the only
meeting
way.
as he extends his hand.
I give him a handshake. Yeah, I've been looking for a handshake ever since the fight ended. This guy's the only one to give it to me.
You
I
look
do, of
as
course,
a
want to at some point find Darius and console him and congratulate him on the work he did.
you look as a black mark appears on your hand. The symbol of meat. The representation of Kumarath.
Whoa, what's this? That's cool.
Let's just call it a reminder of our meeting. Bit of a
Okay.
confirmation that we got a date set up. All right.
Cool. I
Oh,
didn't know you could write letters like that. That's cool.
Just remember, my God ain't one to be left waiting.
Well, I mean, we did show up here an hour early. I don't think that shows that we tend to be late.
Smart words for a new student of Care Guild. It'll get you quite far
Does
here.
that mean I'm in? Yes.
Alright. You attend a ceremony where you are officially sworn in as a new student of Care Guild. Does anyone remember what the bet was with Kallén? Like, what did he get if he won?
But I refuse to say it. No, I actually don't remember what he gets. I remember what the bet was to do.
Oh,
about
don't we get like? Oh, what was it?
Oh yeah, wasn't it like access to their studies?
That's true. Yeah, you get to join their study club.
Yeah, there's special stuff.
Yeah, then if we lost the bet, they would have my summer home.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I remember that.
I
part.
remember the summer home part.
I didn't remember that at all. I was like,
Right. Yeah. You're sworn in. You now have access to the private library for prefect students. And you spend the next few days getting your custom tailored uniforms. And by the end of the week, you are ready to attend your first class. A class on killing magic, hosted by Sir Jorel Press. We're gonna end session there.
So James, how upset were you that we just wrecked your man's world?
This motherfucker had like 3 trump cards and only got to use like 1.
I know. That's why I
Yep.
was like, dude.
Yeah, but a single trump card actually costed him more than... He can't use magic for a week.
I know. That's so crazy to think about.
So true.
Can't even use a guidance.
depending
I
on how
was
this
gonna be going to
cleric
therapy
meeting
for a week,
goes, depending on how this